So I'm just going to cover off the use of the oven and the hob, just very briefly. Up here we have our overhead extractor. First button on the left turns on the light, and then we've got setting level 1, 2 and 3. I'll just turn that back off again for now. There we are. In fact, I'll leave that one on. And I'll talk you through the hob. The hob's touch sensitive. What we need to do initially when we check and use the hob is make sure that the power is switched on over to the left. If it is, then the hob's active, but at the moment none of the buttons are going to work, because what we need to do initially is switch the power on. Press and hold your finger on the power and we get a light up telling us that these are now enabled. Now, to select any one of these, what we do is we go to the button that relates to which corner you're looking at, and it'll flash indicating which one you're going to be controlling. Down and up control the power. If you go down, it'll go down to from 0 to 987654321, and on the flip we can go up 1, 2, 3, 4. H indicates that it's off, but it's hot. Okay. Over on the top left hand side we have a double burner. To enable that, we switch on the left hand side, we turn the power on. That will activate the central portion in here, but what it won't do is the outer ring, so we need to engage that, which is this button here. And there we have it. That's now going to fire up and it's going to start to burn nice and red. There we go. You can put a timer on these as well, just by double tapping. So once you select which one you're aiming for, which is 7, and again, this is our timer. We can put it to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you fancy. I tend not to use that function, I'll just sort of go with the flow. To switch it back off again, we can do this. Or when it is switched on, you can then lock it so that nobody can touch it and play with it. Underneath here we have the oven. We have plenty of functions and features on the oven. It's quite a unique way of operating. I've had trouble in the past with this, but I'll talk you through it all. Anyway, so we have a button here to the side which allows us our cooking indicator, and what we want to do is normally place it on the right function, which will be most of the time either grill or fan assisted oven. That's us there. Immediately this will begin to display what the temperature is that the oven will reach. Over to the side here we press, and we can increase that or decrease that depending on what it is that you're looking for. So going across and across and across will allow you to set it to a roasting temperature. And what this is telling us here, this is the thermostat internally. This is telling us it's working its way up. Once it's reached 180, it will beep and that thermostat will stop. We can then also set a timer. Do we have an end time? 10 minutes. Or so forth, and set alarms as well. So normal functions that you'd find on a usual oven. Okay, so to switch it back off, put that into the 0 position, close it back over, close this back over.